Welcome to the 2019 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. I'm Pirates President Frank Coonley. Baseball teaches our young people so many great things like teamwork, sportsmanship, and discipline, all values that will serve them well in their lives away from the diamond. The Pirates are focused on encouraging young people in our region to play baseball and softball and then to pass on their love for the game to their own kids, just like my parents did for me. The Pony League provides kids across the country and the globe with the opportunity to play our national pastime at a high level. The Pirates are proud to support the very highest level of Pony League competition that is played here in our region at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. On behalf of the Pirates organization, good luck to all the teams that have made it to Washington County. We hope that everyone enjoys the fun and excitement of the 2019 Pony League World Series.
Our good fortune with the good weather continues in Western Pennsylvania on day 3 of the Pony League World Series. 3 games on the schedule. The first this afternoon, the host team, Washington County, Pennsylvania, taking on Simi Valley out of California. Good afternoon and welcome to Washington County, Pennsylvania. I'm Joe Mercado with continuing coverage of the Pony League World Series. 9 of the 10 teams in the field have already taken the field once. Simi Valley, the last to do so, and they will do so in our opening game here. Simi Valley with the bye in the first round, and they're taking on a Washington County team that put up 23 runs in an opening game victory yesterday in 5 innings over London out of the United Kingdom. They scored in every inning with 14 hits coming from 7 different players. 2 more games scheduled later in the day with Brownsville out of Texas taking on London, UK in the elimination game. That is game 8 of the tournament, and in the bottom half of the bracket, another elimination game between Guasave, Mexico and Hagerstown, Maryland. For the introduction of the teams, we send it upstairs to public address announcer Bob Gray.
Good afternoon and welcome to Game 6 of the 2019 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Features our home team today, Simi Valley, California, in their first appearance against Washington County, Pennsylvania, coming off a win yesterday. Let's meet the 2 teams. First of all, the host from Washington County, leading off and playing center field, number 21, Connor Helbling. Batting second and catching, number 9, Mason Fix. Batting third, the left fielder, number 13, Jake Agizio. Batting fourth, playing third base, number 24, Calvin Daniels. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 7, Luke Dantry. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 8, Andrew Koken. Batting seventh and pitching, number 22, Matthew Smith. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 20, Mike Mansfield. Batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 11, Tyler Johnson. Number 10, Nicholas Blanchett. Number 17, Tyler Smith. Number 23, Vinnie Sutherland. Number 25, Hunter Campbell. Number 27, Nicholas Kopek. Number 34, Max Dotson. Coach Brian Baker. Coach Corey Reed. And the manager, Ben Miller. Host, Washington County, Pennsylvania. And now for the West Zone champions from Simi Valley, California. Leading off and playing right field, number 28, Sebastian Carchi. Batting second, the shortstop, number 13, Ethan Pena. Batting third, playing third base, number 34, David Laranja. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 13, Nico Ficelli. Batting fifth and playing left field, number 0, Owen Mensch. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 7, Luke Gill. Batting seventh, center fielder, number 33, Trevor Hansen. Batting eighth and catching, number 3, Jacob Campbell. Batting ninth and pitching, number 5, Paul Millardo. Number 2, Grant Rodriguez. Number 8, Landon Sawyer. Number 19, Ken Perez. Number 22, Austin Neff. Number 23, Carlitos Nunez. Number 24, Noah Anoy. Team captain, battling leukemia, and here with Simi Valley today, please welcome Jacob Gibson, AKA Gibby. Coach Charlie Maciel, Coach Greg Lamonjo, Manager Ken Gill, West Zone champion Simi Valley, California. Umpiring at home plate, Dexter Nesbitt. First base, Eric Byram. At second base, Randy Jones. At third, Robert Myers. Decisions Committee, Terry Faust, Tom O'Connor. Tournament Director, Rick Melton. At this time, we ask that you all rise for the Pony Prayer and our national anthems. Gentlemen and boys, please remove your hats. Thank you to all veterans and active duty members of the United States Armed Forces for your service. We invite you to render a hand salute during the Star-Spangled Banner. Almighty God, help us to realize that we are gathered here to watch young people play baseball, not to second-guess strategy, dispute decisions, or questionability. That we are here to cheer, to encourage, and to join in the fun that is baseball, not to jeer, discourage, or otherwise degrade the game. That while officials and players are expected to perform within the bounds of certain standards, we also, as spectators, are expected to conduct ourselves within the bounds of good sportsmanship. May this contest end without injury, without feelings of ill will, without disgrace, but as an activity worthy of thy blessing. Amen.
Simi Valley and Washington during the introductions. Bob Gregg introduced Jacob Gibson. Gibby, who is the inspirational leader of the Simi Valley team, a young man that's been playing baseball in the Simi Valley baseball program since he was 4. He is battling leukemia. He is the honorary captain of the team. Time to give you the starting lineups. Here's Randy Gore.
And for the Simi Valley team that will be batting, or the Washington County team that will be batting first in the top of the first inning, leading off and playing center field, Connor Helbling. Batting second, Mason Fix. He'll be catching. Jake Agizio, the left fielder, hits third. Calvin Daniels, the cleanup man, at third base. At second is Luke Dantry. Andrew Koken bats sixth. He'll play first base. In the seventh spot, Matthew Smith. He'll be pitching. The right fielder hitting eighth is Michael Mansfield, and batting ninth, Tyler Johnson. He'll play short. And the Simi Valley defense, Jacob Campbell catching. Paul Mulatto, the starting pitcher, his battery mate. Nico Ficelli over at first base. Luke Gill at second. Ethan Pena, the shortstop, over at third. David Laranjo in the outfield left to right. Owen Mensch, Trevor Hansen, and Sebastian Carchi.
The 23-3 Washington win over London yesterday. Kelvin Daniels had 7 RBIs, one shy of a Pony League World Series game record. The bases, the dimensions, 80 feet between bases. It is 54 feet from home plate to the mound, not your 60 feet 6 inches as in high school, college baseball, Major League Baseball and minor league baseball. 75 degrees, sunny weather. We've been blessed with 3 spectacular days. 250 down the lines, 285 to the power alleys, and 305 feet to straightaway center field. Day 3, the championship game, will be Thursday night at 7 o'clock. So for Simi Valley, the right-hander Paul Mulatto there is a couple of left-handed batters in the Washington batting order. Ben Miller, the manager of Washington, he's ready with his clipboard and stopwatch in the third base coaching box. Brian Baker, the coach at first. 3 games today, 4 tomorrow, 4 on Tuesday, maybe some games on Wednesday, depending on how things play out over the next several days. Ben Miller, who is a regional director of the Under Armour National Trials Baseball Factory. And Brian Baker, the other coach for Washington, Corey Reed. A couple of things that we should also tell you at the outset of the day. No pitcher can throw more than 95 pitches in a ball game. There are those managers we've seen over the years that will have a starting pitcher go under 35. If you throw between 21 and 35 pitches, you need 1 day off. So obviously major concern on the part of the managers, how they map out the days, all the days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, maybe a Wednesday. How do you map out your pitching so that you're in good stead when you get to, and if you get to, the championship game? A little bit of wind blowing out towards right center field. Here's left-handed batter Connor Helbling. The Washington team, 11 players from the Cannon-McMillan School District, 3 from Trinity, 1 from Washington. Helbling swings at the first pitch. One hopper. And a throw by Gill to Ficelli. 1 pitch, 1 out. Helbling is from Cannon-McMillan. Mason Fix now, who got the start in that lopsided win over London yesterday. Catching today. Fix went 4 innings, gave up just 2 hits. And Fix went 3 for 4. And he knocked in 4 runs and scored 4. A good 12-6 breaking ball. Strike 1. Our coverage on WJPA and video streaming on Major League Baseball and the Pony League webpage. What a great way to spend a Sunday. Off-speed pitch, 0-2. Couple of good dandy pitches to have Fix be off stride, particularly on that second pitch. Paul Mulatto ready with the 0-2 delivery. And the stocky right-hander misses up high. The winner of this game will play Bay County tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. One-two pitch. And that is a hit batsman. As Fix churns the other cheek. And is aboard 1 on 1 out. That'll bring up the right-handed batter, Jake Aguizio. I'm sure Mulatto is not pleased with himself. He had Fix 0-2, then it was 1-2, then the hit by pitch. Aguizio 1 for 2 yesterday, scored 3 runs. Out of Cannon-McMillan. Runner going. Now stopping is Fix, and the throw from the catcher Campbell goes well down into the right field corner. Here's Fix on his way to third. Gets there standing up. Scored E2. And Washington has a runner at the front door right here at the outset of the ball game. Watch and see how Ken Gill, the manager of Simi Valley, plays it early in the game. He's going to play with his infield back up the middle, even with the bags at the corners. And Mulatto's 1-ball pitch just a bit inside, almost grazed the left arm of this right-handed batter, Aguizio. No score, third batter of the game. 2-ball pitch.
Ball.
is outside. By the way, if you ever had the opportunity, you could talk to major league managers about this situation. You'd probably get it 50-50 early in the game. Do you play your infield back with a runner at third and one out, or do you play the middle infielders up? Ken Gill of Simi Valley's playing the infielders, the middle infielders back. There's ball 4 and a good, above average stop by Campbell. First and third for Washington, 1 out. And the number 4 batter, Calvin Daniels. Daniels 4 for 4 yesterday, 7 RBIs out of Cannon-McMillan School District. Malado's pitch, strike outside corner. So now the middle infielders are at double play depth. Fix the runner at third, Aguizio at first, and the throw goes over to first base. Ten pitches so far thrown by Malado. Runner going and then stopping. And it's a ball 1-1. That's the second time in this inning that we've seen a Washington runner start to break for second and then stop. Fix did that, and that led to the E2. And just a moment ago, Aguizio did it. Aguizio, rather. 1-1 pitch. This time Aguizio is going. The throw to second base. Bobbled by the second baseman. Fix with a head-first slide and a 1-0 Washington lead in the first inning.
We saw yesterday Washington County very aggressive against the London UK team on the bases, and that has paid off so far in this first inning. Yet again, double steal.
And the count on Daniels. 1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball stays high. The count's 3-1 now. So a run for Washington without a hit. A hit batsman, an E2, and a walk, and then the double steal. 3-1 pitch, ground ball to the left side. Shortstop's got it. Pena's throw to first is in timeout number 2. And Aguizio with outstanding base running. He came off the bag, came off second, and watched and saw that the third baseman wasn't going to make the play, moving to his left. Shortstop Pena going to his right was going to field the ground ball, but the only play he would have would be to first, and that left the third base unoccupied. Runner at third, 2 outs, Luke Dantry, who is 1 for 4, was 1 for 4 yesterday, and takes ball 1. Dantry from the Cannon-McMillan School District. 2 RBIs for Luke yesterday. 1-0 Washington leads. One ball pitch. Foul ball at the plate. The loser of this game will play the winner of the upcoming Brownsville-London game. And the loser of that Brownsville-London game is eliminated. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner to third, and 1 run in. Breaking ball 2-1. We've seen a good number of curveballs. Distinctively, those are curveballs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Andrew Koken on deck. Dantry with the bat on his right shoulder. Now lifts it off the shoulder and fouls the ball at the plate. Count 2-2. And Paul Milano's thrown 18 pitches in this first inning. Right-hander working from the stretch with a runner at third.
Ball.
Check swing by Dantry. Ball 3. No, the full count. 1-0 Washington, top of the first inning. Pitch number 20 of the inning. Ball 4. Washington has a run. It does not have a hit. And it's first and third. And it brings up batter number 6, Andrew Koken. Koken 2 hits and 2 RBIs yesterday. One nothing Washington. And Mulatto's pitch, runner going from first. Ball 1. Stolen base for Dantry. Makes a lot of sense. You've got a breaking ball pitcher on the mound, and if most times he's going to be throwing the breaking ball, it gives the runners the advantages. 1-ball pitch. There's a fastball. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. I said fastball, and yet the radar gun said it was 65. One pitch. Foul ball. Ball drops at the feet of catcher Campbell. So in this inning, we've had a hit batsman, an E2, a double steal, a walk, and another steal, and a 1-0 Washington lead. Time called. Granted by the home plate umpire, Randy Jones. One-two pitch, foul ball. Knocked down by third base coach Ben Miller. Talking to Ben the other day, he's been wearing number 44 most of his life.
Let it travel, hit it hard.
So the count at 1-2 on Koken. Shot into left field, base hit. Agizio scores. Here comes Dantry. He scores. The ball gets by the catcher. 3-0 Washington. The game's first hit drives in the second and third runs of the contest. Advantage there with the ball getting by the catcher. Koken gets the extra 80 feet. E7, Bob. Went to second on the throw. Took second on the throw. No error there. But the 2 RBIs for Koken, giving him 4 in less than a 24-hour period.
And a great start for the host team, this home crowd here, if you will, at Lou Hayes Pony Field. Loving it, and a great crowd on hand for this one today, as was the case yesterday against London.
Left-handed batter Matt Smith out of Trinity. Right-hander Mulatto's pitch. It is down, and a swing and a miss, strike 1. The radar gun against 65 would lead me to believe that's a pretty decent changeup then. You'd expect pitchers 13, 14 years old maybe get up 75 miles per hour, at least into the 70s. Breaking ball outside. That one at 50 miles per hour. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch low and outside. Washington yesterday scored at least 2 runs in each of its 5 innings. The game shortened to 5 with a mercy rule. Ground ball right side of the second baseman Gill. Gill with the flip to first base. Smith is out, but Washington scores 3 runs on 1 hit. 1 error, 1 left on base. At the end of one of the Dick Sporting, at the end of a half inning, Washington 3, Simi Valley coming to bat.
Unfortunately, we've gotten some bad news.
Welcome back to the Pony League World Series in Washington, Pennsylvania. Looking at Joe E. Brown, former commissioner of Pony Baseball, a gentleman in the glasses there with the son. Joe L. Brown was the Pirates' general manager from 1956 to 1976 and also in 1985, greeting the Youngstown team before a Pony League World Series contest. As we see the matchups here in the field looking very similar in many ways to what we see currently today here at beautiful Lou Hayes Pony Field in Washington, Pennsylvania.
And welcome back to Lou Hayes Pony Field. We head to the bottom of the first with Washington County on top 3-0 over Simi Valley, California. Here's the batting order for Simi Valley. Carchi, Pena, Laranjo, Ficelli, Bench, Gill, Hanson, Campbell, Mulatto. Starting pitcher for Washington County, Matthew Smith. 3-0 Washington County. Sebastian Carchi in the batter's box against Smith. First pitch in the bottom of the first inning is taken low for ball one. Simi Valley participating in its first game of the Pony League World Series here on a Sunday afternoon. 1-0 ground ball headed up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. Leadoff single for Sebastian Carchi. Ethan Pena will be the next hitter for Simi Valley. There's the Washington County defensive alignment. Smith, we mentioned, pitching. Mason Fix catching. Koken, Dantry, Johnson, Daniels across the infield. Agizio, Helbling, and Mansfield from left to right in the outfield. First pitch swinging, fly ball hit to left center field off the bat of Ethan Pena. Catch made by Helbling. One away in the first.
What did Carchi do?
Leadoff single.
All right, thank you, Randy. I was down on the field double-checking some confusion about the umpire rotation. It is Randy Jones behind the plate, Eric Byram at first, Craig Myers at second, Dexter Nesbitt at third. What I gave you earlier is the rotation for the umpires. Throw to first base, Carchi back safely. Number of players on this Simi Valley team from Simi Valley High School, a couple from Royal High School, one from Thousand Oaks. And a called strike on Laranja. It is 3-0 Washington. Oh, 1 pitch. Foul ball back out of play. It's really neat when you need to check something out, like players, umpires, managers, coaches, just down the back steps, out on the field. Press box right above the dugouts at Louise Pony Field. 0-2 pitch, foul ball back out of play. Yeah, the Grottos are not up along the first and third base lines. They are right below our broadcast vantage point. And there's a hospitality suite on floor number 3. Ken Gill, he has coached some of these players for 7 years. Father of 4. Laranjo with a count of no balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first, 1 out, 3-0 Washington. And a throw to first base from the left-hander Matthew Smith. There is not a left-handed batter, by the way, in the Simi Valley batting order. Foul ball out of play. There was a Pony League World Series breakfast this morning with all these, what do you got, about 150 players from the 10 teams. I wonder how many pounds of bacon they ate. That was this morning, the Pony League World Series breakfast. 0-2 pitch. Foul ball out of play. Second game scheduled to start at 3:30. Hagerstown against Guasave, Mexico elimination game. And then at 6 o'clock tonight, another elimination game between Bronzeville and London. Throw to first base once again. Karchi dives back safely. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball by the right-handed batter the opposite way to right field. Over and back is Mansfield. He makes the catch. And there are 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Nico Ficelli steps in, right-handed batter, first baseman in the cleanup spot. Called strike. Greg Lorenzo is the coach at first, catching and pitching coach Charlie Maciel. Throw to first once again, so left-hander Smith has thrown to first base 3 or 4 times. Very often the throws to first are dictated from the dugout. 1 strike pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw to first base. Safe at first. Looked like the throw arrived before the runner, but the definitive call by first base umpire Byram. A good strong throw from catcher Fix. And I guess so. Karchi found a back door. Bouncing ball. Charging Johnson, the throw to first. Out number 3. Simi Valley, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. At the end of 1, Washington 3, Simi Valley nothing.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night. Where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
Welcome back to the Pony League World Series here in Washington County, Pennsylvania. You're looking at the Meadows Casino and Racetrack featuring live harness racing, one of the many attractions here in Washington County, Pennsylvania, along with shopping at Tanger Outlets, over 80 name brand outlet stores.
The official medical provider of Pittsburgh Pirates. Leading off the Washington County second, the right fielder, number 20, Mike Mansfield.
Set for the top of the second inning. Washington County leading 3-0. And before the game, the Peters Township girls basketball team, the state champions from Peters Township, head coach Bert Kendall, honored by the Pony League World Series.
Good, Mike.
Mike Mansfield leads off the second. Ball 1. Am I right? By the way, the voice of North Allegheny is alongside here, Randy Gore.
I knew that was going to be brought up here at some point.
Peters Township beat North Allegheny, correct, in the championship game, the WPIAL championship game.
That is correct.
Strike 1. By the way, McKenna Marissa, one of the stars of that team, already at Penn State, by the way, according to Bert Kendall. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Mansfield. 3-0 Washington leads. Curveball 1-2. Ms. Marissa, the granddaughter of one of the greatest basketball coaches in the country, Rudy Marissa. An illustrious career coaching at at the time, Waynesburg College, now Waynesburg University. Ball fouled away 1-2. Was Rudy still coaching when you were announcing at Waynesburg?
He was. Yeah,
what a great guy.
Oh, absolutely. Tremendous guy, obviously tremendous coach. Anybody who played for him absolutely loved him.
1-2 pitch. Mansfield check swing. It is ruled a strike by the first base umpire. One away in the second. Pitch was up. A curveball that was up. Boy, I tell you what, this right-hander Mulatto, he likes to spin the ball up there. Big, stocky right-hander. Here's Tyler Johnson taking a pitch up and in, ball one. That was 51 miles per hour. I haven't been watching all of the radar gun registrations. Here's the one-ball pitch. And down low 2-0. That was 64 miles per hour. But that seems to be about it where Mulatto is throwing. You don't think he's topped out? I don't think he's reached 70 at all today. Not that that's... Here's the 2-ball pitch. Line shot into left field, base hit. And Tyler Johnson has a one-out single. Second hit of the game for Washington. Washington leading 3-0. Very important for hitters in the dugout to be paying attention. What is the pitcher throwing? He relying on his curveball a lot. Does he throw a slider, change-ups, fastball? What kind of fastball does he have? Here's Helbling, left-handed batter, grounded out his first time up. Runner going for second. High pitch, a ball, throw off mark, and Johnson has a stolen base. That is Washington's fourth stolen base of the game. Is that what you have?
That is correct.
Runner at second, one out. Pitch down low, 2-0. For those of you that are watching the video stream, up in the left-hand corner, the score, men on base, outs, count, number of pitches, radar gun. Reading. 39 pitches so far for Mulatto. There's a called strike. He can only throw 95. And that averages out to, what, about 15 pitches an inning if he wants to throw a complete game. Next pitch fouled back out of play. That's more like just over 13 pitches an inning, dividing the 95 by 7. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Helbling. And the pitch is high and inside. Washington scored 3 runs on 1 hit in the first inning. Three-two pitch. Down low. And Mulatto, the Simi Valley right-hander, has walked his third.
And that's been a dangerous proposition so far because Washington has taken advantage of those free base runners. As you mentioned, Lanny, 4 stolen bases already today for Washington County, and I don't think they are going to let up, as that's going to be it for Paul Mulatto. Call to the bullpen. Austin Neff, who had been warming up during the last half inning, will check in now for Simi Valley. As it appears that will be a straight-up change.
Neff, a left-hander. Officially an inning and a third for the start of Mulatto. We had on Thursday night the Dick's Sporting Goods Fan Fest at the Dick's Sporting Goods in Washington County. Members of the Pirate family were on hand for the festivities. A good number of the teams were there Thursday night, though Simi Valley was not. Simi Valley didn't get into Pittsburgh until about 9 o'clock. Other changes, Randy?
Yep, we're going to have a new catcher as well for Simi Valley, and that will be Landon Sawyer for Jacob Campbell, so you can plug him into the 8th spot of the batting order. And the new pitcher, Austin Neff, will take over in the 9th spot in the batting order for Paul Mulatto.
What is this, a Steve Carlton, Tim McCarver thing?
It's his personal catcher, perhaps.
All right, runners at first and second, 1 out. And the pitch to Fix. There's a curveball, strike 1. One out single by Johnson, and he stole second. Helbling walked. Stepping off the rubber net, he wants the catcher to go through the signs once again, and now catcher Sawyer is going out to the hill. Three 0 Washington. Fastball, throw to first base. Safe at first, just getting back ahead of the tag of Fichelli was Helbling. Pitch that was high, and sneaking in behind the runner was first baseman Fichelli. Left-hander Neff's 1-1 pitch, high and outside. By the way, this is the way you should play it. With runners at first and second, the first baseman should be behind the runner at first. By the way, one of Steve Blass's favorite pickoffs would be in this situation, first and second. Steve would look over his right shoulder and see the first baseman sneak in behind the runner. Fly ball to center, pushing back Hansen. Hansen near the edge of the track makes the catch. 2 outs. Tagging up and moving to third is Johnson. Helbling stays at first as the throw goes in towards second base. 3-0 Washington leads. Aguizio to step in now. Jake walked his first time up. How about Fix? He scored 5 runs already in 2 games. And Aguizio has scored 4.
Yeah, that fly out for Mason Fix moments ago, the first time he's been kept off the bases in the World Series.
Throw to first, diving back ahead of the tag, Helbling. Runner goes towards second. There'll be no throw. Sawyer faked the throw to second base. Helbling has a stolen base. That is number 5 for Washington County. Second and third, 2 outs. And the count, 1 ball and no strikes on Aguizio. Breaking ball outside. Simi Valley, about 40 miles from downtown Los Angeles, but the 2 pitchers we've seen, they're not Sandy Koufax type pitchers. Fly ball to right field, hit by the right-handed batter. Right fielder Karchi makes the catch. It's out number 3. Washington no runs on 1 hit, 2 left on base. Middle of the second, Washington 3, Simi Valley nothing.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.
There have been a number of former Major League Baseball greats to appear in the Pony League World Series. Paul Waner of the Pirates, and also legendary coach Don Zimmer. Also, another legendary coach, a longtime manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Tommy Lasorda. All of these gentlemen once appeared in the Pony League World Series.
Duncan is the official coffee and donut of the Pony League World Series, and right now we've got Duncan gift cards. Third base seats, section 1, rows 7th, 8th, and 9. Duncan gift cards. Congratulations and our thanks to Duncan.
Last half of the second inning on a beautiful Sunday in Washington, Pennsylvania. Owen Mensch leads off and takes a strike. Mensch from Royal High School. And he wears number 0, Owen Mensch. Swings, ball's popped up on the infield. And halfway between the mound and second baseman Dantry makes the catch. You know, one of my favorite Pirates was Jack Wilson. And after Simi Valley won its zone championship, Jack Wilson called Ken Gill and said, "Can I talk to your players?" Jack Wilson, the former Pirate shortstop. Luke Gill now steps out. Jack lives in Simi Valley. And so this past Monday, Jack did indeed talk to the Western Zone Pony League champions. There's a bouncer up the middle in front of second base is shortstop Johnson. Throw to first, 2 outs. The message Jack Wilson delivered to the Simi Valley team: remember, when you're out there, it's only baseball. Point number 2, don't get caught up in the pomp and circumstance. And number 3, make sure you have your teammates' backs. As I said, Jack Wilson, one of my favorites. Trevor Hansen takes strike 1. Jack Wilson, when he was playing shortstop for the Pirates, very effervescent guy. He loved to play the game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down low 1-1. As a matter of fact, some of his teammates a few times tried to get him to calm down a little bit. 3-0 Washington leads. 1-1 pitch. And it's outside. Hansen from Royal High School. Hello to Mark Uriah, the voice of the Pony League World Series, who is not with us for the 2019 edition of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Mark, we're thinking about you, and indeed, we miss your presence. 3-1 pitch, and a ball that's fouled off to the left. 3-2 on Hansen. This young man, Trevor Hansen, has played in 7 Youth World Series championships, 4 in California, 1 in Louisiana, and 1 in Chesterfield, Virginia. Called strike 3. Hansen's out number 3. As Simi Valley goes down 1-2-3. And after 2, it is Washington County 3 and Simi Valley nothing.
They play in all corners of the world. Boys and girls each learning the true value that only teamwork, competition, and sportsmanship can provide. Each year, more than 500,000 participants of all ages proudly represent Pony on baseball and softball diamonds of all sizes. Everyone deserves a chance to learn and play the game. They're our players today. They'll be our leaders in the future. Pony, making a difference in your neighborhood and all over our world. The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods, by the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency, and by the Observer Publishing Company.
Third inning, Washington County holding a 3-0 lead over Simi Valley, California. And Washington County with a chance to add on as Calvin Daniels will lead off at the top of the third. He's 0 for 1 so far in this game. Austin Neff, the left-hander, will continue to work in relief for Simi Valley. First pitch ground ball on the right side of the infield, handled by Nico Ficelli. Takes the play himself. First base unassisted. 1 pitch, 1 out in the top of the third. I'm Randy Gorlany for Terry. Also on the air with us, reporter Joe Braccato. As we bring you day 3 of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Luke Dantry pitched low, ball 1. Dantry walked, stole a base, and scored a run in the first. And this game 1 of the day, we'll have 2 more on the docket. Elimination game, Hagerstown, Maryland against Guasave, Sinaloa, Mexico. Next pitch, a ball 2-0. And then the nightcap, Brownsville, Texas, facing London, UK at approximately 6 p.m. And this one, Washington County with a 3-run first inning. 2-0, watched for a strike. 2-1 on Dantry. Dantry, who will be an incoming freshman at Canon McMillan, also a wrestler at Canon Mac. 2-1 pitch. Off the plate, ball 3. And for those in the area, certainly familiar with the outstanding wrestling program at Canon McMillan High School, so Dantry will be a part of that. 1 out, 3-1 pitch from Neff, and a hard ground ball, 2-hopper fielded by Ethan Pena at short. Throw on a hop, and Ficelli can't handle it. And it's an E6 that allows Dantry to reach. 1 on with 1 out for Washington County. Second error of the game on the Simi Valley defense. So a leadoff ground out to first, unassisted by Calvin Daniels, and now an E6 allowing Dantry to reach. Has 1 aboard with 1 out for Andrew Koken, who singled in a pair in the first. And Washington County with 5 stolen bases so far in this game. And there goes the runner. Breaking ball popped up foul territory. Ficelli will range under, makes the catch, then will flip to Neff, covering the bag for an inning-ending double play. A nice over-the-shoulder catch made by Ficelli, flips to Neff. And that wraps up the third. An error, nobody left on, and your score after 2.5, it's Washington County 3, Simi Valley nothing.
Kick off the fall season at the EQT Washington and Greene Counties Covered Bridge Festival, September 21st and 22nd. Explore 10 different scenic covered bridge locations and an array of activities from craft and food vendors, historical reenactments, entertainment, and more. Break away from the everyday. Take a deep breath and dream here. Unplug, unwind, and just be here. Plan your trip today at visitwashingtoncountypa.com. The American spirit lives here.
This is day 3 of the Pony League World Series. 3 games completed yesterday under perfect weather conditions. Bay County of Michigan knocking off Brownsville, Texas by the final of 3-2. That in the 3rd game of the tournament. In game 4, the host team and the team we're watching right now, Washington County, all over London out of the UK in 5 innings. 23-3 was the final. And in the late game yesterday, the first game for Chinese Taipei, the defending champion in the tournament, and they had no trouble with Arecibo out of Puerto Rico, winning 14-0 in 5 innings.
We head to the bottom of the 3rd, 3-0 Washington County leading Simi Valley, California. Landon Sawyer will get to bat for the first time today. He entered in the 2nd inning. as a defensive replacement for starting catcher Jacob Campbell. First pitch a strike to him. Matthew Smith on the bump today for Washington County. 0-1 offering from the southpaw. Fastball low and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Also due up in this frame, Austin Neff and Sebastian Carchi. Neff on the on-deck circle. 1-1. Fastball misses. 2-1. Washington County at the top of the first. A double steal, scoring 1 run, and a 2-run single by Andrew Koken. Another one in the dirt, 3 balls and a strike as Smith falls behind Landon Sawyer. Simi Valley making its second appearance of the Pony League World Series. 3-1 from Smith. Taking for a strike, full count. Only other appearance for Simi Valley was back in 2006.
Yeah, but anybody on that team that was good?
Yeah, I think so. Here's a payoff pitch, ground ball to short, handled by Tyler Johnson. Throw to first is in time to retire Landon Sawyer. 1 out of the bottom of the third. Yeah, you may have heard of a guy named Christian Yelich, who was the National League MVP last year. Yeah, he played for that 2006 Simi Valley team.
Is that right? He did?
He did.
Very good.
And that 2006 team also defeated Washington in the semifinals 14-4. That's the last time Washington won more than 1 game in a Pony League World Series. Fly ball to right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Austin Neff aboard with 1 out in the bottom of the third. So yeah, this Washington County team already with a win yesterday, trying to become the first one since that 06 squad to win more than 1 at the Pony League World Series. And again, it was Christian Yelich in the Simi Valley team that defeated Washington in the semis. Simi Valley runners-up that year. Breaking ball, strike 1 to Sebastian Carchi. Caguas, Puerto Rico, the champions back in 2006 with a 4-2 win over Simi Valley in the title tilt. 0-1, low and in toward the feet of Carchi. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-0 Washington County leading, 1 on, 1 out. Neff at first in the bottom of the third. 1-1.
Welcome back to the Pony League World Series. Washington County with a 3-0 lead on Simi Valley with 3 innings complete. And this is the play that just wrapped up the bottom half of the third inning with a runner on first and 1 man out. Luke Dantry ranging back. Dantry makes the catch, throws to first to Andrew Koken to wrap up the inning with a 4-4-3 double play, keeping Simi Valley off the board.
Breakfast of Champions today brought to you by Walmart and Sam's Club, the City of Washington, Giant Eagle, and Sarah's Candies. California University in Pennsylvania presenting our entertainment stage all week long, and Coca-Cola presenting the small...
We enter the fourth at Lou Hayes Pony Field. 3-0 Washington County on top of Simi Valley, California. Glad to have you with us on 1450 AM WJPA in Washington. Also, video streaming, MLB.com, Pony League World Series, PLWS.org. Among a variety of ways that you can find these broadcasts. First pitch strike to Matthew Smith to start off the fourth from Austin Neff. Lefty-lefty matchup here to start the fourth inning. 0-1. Breaking ball is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Great play to end the last half inning. Is Austin Neff was the base runner, hung up between first and second on what turned out to be a fantastic catch made in shallow right center by Luke Dantry. Fly ball here on a 1-1 pitch into center field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Matthew Smith. Brings up Mike Mansfield, who's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging in the second. I mentioned 5 stolen bases today for Washington County base runners, and a leadoff single has perhaps that same strategy in order here. Pickoff throw, Simi Valley thinking that same direction, trying to check on Matthew Smith. 3-0 Washington County. Fastball up high to Mansfield, ball one. Again a pickoff, and once more safely in there is Matthew Smith. Smith, or check that, Neff rather, from the stretch, then again checking on Smith over there at first base. So 3 straight pickoff moves. Third baseman David Laranjo edging in as a bunt shown this time and fouling off that bunt attempt Mansfield. Simi Valley anticipating a bunt to move the runner. Manager for Washington County, Ben Miller, 24 years old, 2013 graduate of Hammond High School near Baltimore, Maryland. 1-1. Ball popped up, foul territory, chased after by Neff, but it will drift out of play.
And then Waynesburg, right?
That's right, Waynesburg University. We can't have enough Waynesburg University guys around, right? Previously
got his bachelor's degree from Waynesburg, got his master's degree from Waynesburg.
Yep, master's degree in clinical mental health. Working with Mike Humiston there on the coaching staff, the head coach at Waynesburg U. And the pickoff throw, and Smith once more returns safely. A short lead for Smith that time around. 3-0 Washington County, top of the fourth. 1 on, nobody out. Neff's pitch, rope toward third. It's knocked down. Ricochets off the glove of Laranjo and trickles into foul territory along the left field line. So 2 runners aboard. As Smith to second and Mansfield at first.
Third error charge to Simi Valley. Yeah, clearly that ball should have been caught as the third baseman was going towards the line with the glove across the body.
It looked like he stumbled a bit there and trying to make the catch, but an E5 ruled. So third error, as Lanny mentioned. With 2 on, nobody out, Tyler Johnson, the number 9 hitter.
Let's see if he's bunting here. There was a step-off move there. And makes sense to have Johnson bunt. He's number 9 in the batting order. Get a couple of key insurance runs in scoring position, or possibility of that.
3-0 Washington County, showing bunt pulling back as the pitch up high at outside, ball 1. And Neff previously spinning off the mound, seeing if Washington County might tip its hand. They did not, but certainly showed bunt on that last offering.
Ben Miller checks his clipboard. You don't often see baseball coaches in the coaching boxes with clipboards.
1-0. Pitch upstairs for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Yeah, not often do you see that. Does happen from time to time, but more of a rarity. As checking the belt flap is Tyler Johnson upon whatever signs that Ben Miller gave him. Bunt sign evidently on. Now he pulls back. Runners go. Throw into third. And in there safely is Smith. Mansfield will steal second. Double steal. Runners at second and third. A 3-0 count upcoming on Johnson. So the signs there given to Johnson. Show bunt. And the runners are going to go. And that proved to be successful. 3-0. It's ball 4. Bases loaded for Washington County in the fourth.
Center fielder number 21.
And the infielder's going to come over and talk with Austin Neff.
Folks, yesterday we had the Champions League game early Saturday morning. For nearly 25 years, the Pony League World Series has been hosting very special kids who love to play baseball. All of the players were there. The players from the teams competing in the Pony League World Series were around the infield to offer high fives and low fives. Great event yesterday morning, Champions League game.
Curveball is high, ball one to Connor Helbling. Helbling 0 for 1, walked and stole a base in the second. A wonderful event yesterday, that Champions League game. Parade of Champions as well that followed. 1-0. Fastball away to Helbling. 2 balls and no strikes. Helbling will be another incoming freshman at Cannon McMillan, also runs cross country. Bases loaded. And the 2-0 fastball is strike. As Simi Valley will send some players down to the right field foul corner to loosen up. At least one of which to loosen here. 3-0. Check that, the 2-1 rather is outside for a ball. Now 3-1.
Interesting that Simi Valley is playing its middle infielder at double play depth with the bases loaded and nobody out.
3-0 Washington County. In the fourth, 3-1 is outside for ball 4. So a bases loaded walk, and it's 4-0 Washington County. RBI for Helbling as Smith crosses the pay station.
And the pitching coach, Charlie Maziel, going out once again. Neff came on in the second inning, and now he has offered up. It's the 5th walk given up by Simi Valley pitching in this game.
That with 3 errors, Washington County has needed only the use of 3 hits to garner 4 runs. Of course, 5 stolen bases. Check that, 6 stolen bases entering into that mix. And we had a double steal in this inning, 7 stolen bases. So Washington County continuing to swipe bags. So that equation, the stolen bases, the walks, the errors, and it's 4-0 Washington County.
And let me apologize ahead of saying this, but Simi Valley's in the fix right now.
They are indeed, as Mason Fix to bat, and he's only been kept off the bases once in this entire World Series so far. That was on a fly out to center of the second inning. Was hit by a pitch, stole a base, scored a run in the first. Bats here with the bases loaded. He had 4 RBIs yesterday and was the winning pitcher against London. Fix strokes one to center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Mansfield will come in to score. Station to station baseball otherwise, as it is now 5-0 Washington County on the RBI single by Mason Fix. Jake Aguizio walked, stole a base, and scored to the first. 0 for 1 overall. And he rolls one on the right side of the infield. That's going to get through for a base knock. 1 in, another going to be waved around, throw home. And sliding in safely is Connor Helbling. 7-0 Washington County, leading Simi Valley in the fourth. Two-run base hit by Aguizio takes second on the throw to the plate. And the Washington County dugout celebratory, and also indicating we're not done yet. Looking for an even bigger inning. It's already 4 runs across for a 7-0 lead. And a visit to the mound by the Simi Valley coaching staff. That's going to be it for Austin Neff. So Neff will check out after allowing 4 runs in this inning. A starting pitcher, Paul Milano, permitting 3 runs. And Neff giving way here to Noah Anoy, right-hander. Noah Anoy.
Hey, go practice second.
And he'll take over the 9th spot of the batting order as well. So Simi Valley falling behind 7-0. Washington County making its 43rd appearance at the Pony League World Series. Yesterday, pounding out a 23-3 win over London, the most runs scored at a single game by a Washington team in the Pony League World Series. The previous high was 17 done a couple of other times prior. Calvin Daniels with 7 RBIs. He fell 1 RBI short of tying the single-game record in Pony League World Series history with a 4-for-4 day. We talked about Mason Fix, who already has produced more in this 4-run inning. And so Washington County, a team that started training for the Pony League World Series in June in 4 different tournaments to get ready for the World Series, well, they are well-tuned, as they have shown, especially offensively. Calvin Daniels, the player with the aforementioned 7 RBI day against London. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one, but bats with runners at second and third. And he takes a strike on the outside edge. So Noah Anoy working as the pitcher, a right-hander. Swing and a miss, off-speed pitch that was inside. Daniels could not resist. He's behind 0-2. Washington 4-17 all time against the state of California. But leading right now 7-0, 0-2 outside. Last win against the California team for Washington was in 2001 against Los Alamitos, a 5-3 win. 1-2 pitch, bounces in. Good block by Landon Sawyer. Runners stay at second and third. We spoke about the 2006 tournament against Simi Valley. Washington faced Simi Valley twice that year, ultimately eliminated in the semifinals, losing both times. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball rolled slowly and foul on the third base side. Ben Miller will take care of that. Also a special treat when the occasion arises. He is mic'd up by our crew, so occasionally we can eavesdrop on what his thoughts are. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good fastball there from Noah Anoy. That produces the inning's first out. 7-0 Washington County. Runners at second and third. 1 away now after the strikeout of Daniels. Luke Dantry to step in. He had the fantastic catch a half inning ago. That was the beginning of a double play, inning-ending double play. Fastball strike on the outside quarter. And that ball seemed like it was headed for no man's land, but Dantry able to make a twisting and turning catch and then throw to first to double up Austin Neff, who was at first base at the time. 0-1. Inside quarter. Good breaking ball started toward the batter. Able to catch the inside quarter. As Dantry thought it was going to stay in. He falls behind 0-2. Oh, 2 low and outside. There's also another player, right-hander, warming up in the Simi Valley bullpen. 3 pitchers so far utilized today for Simi Valley. 1-2. Fastball away, 2-2. Fix at third, Aguizio at second. With 1 out of the fourth, 7-0 Washington County. Anoy's pitch. Check swing on a breaking ball that stays just off the plate. Appeal asked for, no swing, says first base umpire Eric Byram. Good bender and able to just hold off. Payoff. Called strike 3. 2 outs. Dantry tossed the bat, thought he had ball 4. So with 2 away, back-to-back strikeouts here for Noah Anoy. 9th batter of the inning, Andrew Koken. Curveball, jams the batter, and a foul ball. Not enough air underneath it for Nico Ficelli to chase it down. And it falls in play for strike 1. in foul territory. Four-run innings so far, including a two-run single by Jake Aguizio, who stands and leads off of second. Runners at second and third. 0-1. Fly ball down the right field line, slicing. That will stay fair and roll up against the fence. 2 runs in as Koken heads to second. He'll get there standing up. A 2-run double. 9-0 Washington County. And Washington County is batted around in the fourth. Matthew Smith led off this inning with a single. He'll bat again. Pitch in the dirt from Anoy. Ball 1. Stepping off and now throwing into second to check the runner is Anoy. Ducking underneath the tag attempt, Andrew Koken. Koken with 4 RBIs today now, thanks to that 2-run double. He had a 2-run single back in the first. 1-1. Taken low. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and no strikes, excuse me, is the count. Next pitch. That on the outside corner. Now we sit at 2-1. Smith 1 for 2 overall today. And having a good day on the mound. 3 goose eggs put up in the first 3 innings of his work. 2-1. Ground ball on the right side of the infield. Luke Gill moving in and to his left. Gloves, throws, and retires Smith for the inning's final out. But Washington County with a 6-run 4th inning. We head to the bottom half of the 4th. Your score, Washington County 9 and Simi Valley, California, 0.
Make a Dunkin' run for a $2 pick-me-up and avoid the afternoon drag.
Should have got one for John.
Yeah. Sorry, John. It's okay.
Come in for a $2 medium latte or cappuccino from 2 to 6 p.m. America runs on Dunkin'.
Hi, I'm Dylan Radigan. The world is brimming with possibilities. And that keeps me busy. My latest invention may be able to feed and sustain communities around the world. My team and I are always on the go, meeting new people and seeing new places. I produce films that I really care about. It's an honor to speak to audiences around the world. When people come together, meaningful work gets done. How do I do all this? Well, that part's easy. Hotelplanner.com.
A pair of big innings have staked Washington County to a 9-0 lead in the middle of the 4th inning on Simi Valley, California. Here's how it happened. It happened with a 3-run first inning. So far, 7 stolen bases for Washington. They break out a double steal here. Jake Aguizio and Mason Fix both take bases. Later in the inning, Andrew Koken with an RBI single. That makes it 3-0. That would be our score after 1 inning of play. Step ahead to the 4th inning with 2 runs already across the plate. It's Aguizio with a single here to bring in Tyler Johnson and Connor Helbling. That makes it 7-0. And then Andrew Koken finds the right field line. That's a 2-run double to cap a 6-run inning and make it 9-0 Washington County.
Nothing Washington County. The host team with a 3-run first and a 6-run 4th, busting things open. In the bottom of the 4th, Ethan Pena to lead off for Simi Valley, California. Matthew Smith will continue on the bump for Washington County. Pitch low for ball 1. Smith with a single and a run scored, also a stolen base in the last half inning offensively. He's yielded only 2 hits so far today on the mound. 1-0. Breaking ball way up and outside, simply just came out of his grasp there on the pitch home. 2-0. So Washington County 9 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Simi Valley no runs on 2 hits and 3 errors. At the bottom of the 4th, 2-0 pitch. Fastball strike. to Ethan Pena. He flew out to center in the first inning, did Pena. Two-one. Up over the head of Pena as he's able to turn to the side in toward home plate and avoid the pitch just over his head. 3-1. Watch for a strike, full count. Pena, one of the reasons why Simi Valley is here, hit a 2-run walk-off inside the park home run with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th to defeat Maui in the zone championship game 4-3. He ends up taking the 3-2 pitch for ball 4 and a leadoff walk for Pena. So he has come through before. Again, that was a 2-run inside the park home run against Maui in the West Zone championship game.
You ready for it? Yeah. Hey, do you have a different pitch? You know, maybe a strike or something? Oh. Just kidding, Grandma. We got to do it every game.
Oh, funny guy.
All right, hey. Who cares, right? Yeah. Think about this way. You could give up a home run to the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, and we'd still be winning. Thoughts?
Hey.
7.
Hey.
Thoughts?
Me and Lucas were
Yeah, 7. So let's dominate the strike zone, okay? We're going to make these kids hit your fastball till the west. So hey, look at me. No off speed until I call you, okay? So don't care what signs I put down. It's all fastballs. Understand? Yeah. Keep working hard. You guys are doing a great job, all of you.
Thanks, Coach.
Except for you, even though you hit doubles and stuff.
Well, the voice of the head man, Ben Miller, the manager for Washington County, in a visit to the mound.
Ben Miller, it's the second time I've heard him mention Grandma. How about that? Just he went through. We give up a bunch of runs here, and we can still be leading, okay? And I'm going to call all fastballs.
David Laranjo, for one, flew out to right in the first.
What did Pena do?
He walked.
No wonder they're meeting at the mound.
That leadoff walk with a 9-0 lead, so that prompted the visit. And great insight there. I wish you could have every manager mic'd up. That is, just in any game you watch. That is tremendous. Pitch outside for a ball. Ben Miller, again, in his first year leading the Washington County team in the Pony League World Series, doing a phenomenal job thus far. Pitch a strike to Laranjo. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Pena at first. Nobody out, bottom of the 4th. 9-0 Washington County. Smith's pitch outside, 2-1. And Miller now working at the baseball factory in Columbia, Maryland. We talked about him coming from Waynesburg University. 2-1 is nearly inside for ball 3. And Ben Miller, 2-time first-team all-county catcher in high school at Hammond High School in Maryland. 3-1, fastball up and outside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks here to start the 4th inning, and especially after that meeting on the mound from Ben Miller, you heard exactly what he said, but nonetheless, it's a walk to Laranjo and 2 aboard. Two on for Nico Ficelli. Pena at second, Laranjo at first, and the first pitch he sees here is hit to deep left field, but hooked foul by Nico Ficelli. Had plenty of distance on it, but just a long strike. Ficelli bounced out of the first inning to short. And even though it was a foul ball, it suddenly raised the spirits of Simi Valley in their dugout. 0-1, offering high, 1 ball, 1 strike. First game of the World Series for Simi Valley here on this Sunday afternoon. Stepping off is Smith. I'll want to run through the signs again with Mason Fix. Simi Valley, 2,417 miles from Washington, PA. 1-1. Up and outside, ball 2.
Yeah, the team bust about 40 miles to Los Angeles, LAX. Then flew to Midway in Chicago and then into Pittsburgh. Got here Thursday night.
Pena and Laranjo on the bases at first and second. 2-1 is high to Ficelli, ball 3. So the trip for Simi Valley, California. It almost 2,500 miles with a stop in Chicago along the way this year. 3-1. Fly ball hit well, deep left center field. Helbling to the warning track, makes the catch for the inning's first out. Runners will have to retreat back to first and second, Laranjo and Pena.
That's why you hear baseball people say, you got the big lead, throw strikes. In that particular at-bat, Pacelli hit one deep to left, foul. Hits this one to one of the deeper parts of the ballpark. So just a long, noisy out.
Owen Mensch popped out in the second inning. Strike one on a 60-mile-per-hour pitch. Mensch's pop out back in the second, caught by second baseman Luke Dantry. One away here in the bottom of the fourth. 9-0 Washington County. Runners on the move. 0-1 to the plate is outside for ball one. And a double steal now for Simi Valley, trying to get two in scoring position. And if you're Simi Valley, you're just looking for a spark here offensively. You've gotten a gift, two base runners, thanks to back-to-back walks of Pena and Laranjo. So now they move those guys into scoring position. The mindset chip away here. 1-1. Offering his high ball two, and catcher Mason Fick's going to come out and talk with Smith.
Tyler Smith throwing in the bullpen. You know, follow up on what you were just saying. One of the things, though, that and I've heard coaches say this, particularly coaches of youth baseball. I want to try to spark my offense by running, and I don't get that. I don't see how you run the risk of getting a runner thrown out when you're down 9-0, and you think that's going to spark your offense. I don't get that, and I've heard it so much.
Check of the signs with Ken Gill by Owen Mensch. 2-1. Breaking ball high. 3 balls and 1 strike. So Smith has rolled along in the first 3 innings, but suddenly struggling to find the strike zone in this fourth. Three-1. At the knees for a strike, full count. Washington County holding a 9-0 lead, but Simi Valley with 2 in scoring position. In the bottom of the fourth, trying to crack the scoreboard. Payoff pitch due to Mensch. Popped up and will sail out of play over the first base bleacher seats. That actually landing on top of the roof of the refreshment stand. Great crowd on hand today with the host team in action in game 1. Payoff pitch again. And again a foul ball off the bat of Mensch. We've had wonderful weather throughout the weekend here to begin the Pony League World Series. Looking forward to the week ahead. The rest of today, we have 2 more games left today. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 outs in the fourth. Second strikeout for Smith today. .55 pitches now for Matthew Smith officially. So the strikeout keeps the runners at second and third. Here's Luke Gill, 0 for 1. Grounded out in the second inning. Takes a breaking ball high, ball 1.
By the way, if Matthew gets to 65, he's done for the tournament.
.1-0. Fly ball popped up behind home plate, and the catcher Mason Fick's unable to corral it as the ball drops on the warning track, and it's strike 1. Ball popped up there by Luke Gill. Fick's ranging over, but just could not quite get to it. And in terms of pitch count, ideally, Matthew Smith, if he can get this batter, that's what Ben Miller is looking for, and his day may be done. 1-1 pitch, low and in toward the feet. of the batter, Gill. 2 balls and a strike. In fact, it could be done with this batter, in theory, either way, whatever the end result is, an out or if he reaches. 2-1. Low and in, ball 3. Pitch count up to 59.
Matt Smith has been 3 balls on each of the 5 hitters of this inning.
Pena and Laranjo at second and third. 3-1 pitch with 2 outs. It's inside for ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Simi Valley. 3 walks in this inning by Smith. And now it's Trevor Hansen. Hansen struck out looking in the second. Bats with the bases loaded now. Curveball stays high, ball 1. Now we talked about looking for a spark. And if you're Simi Valley, a bases loaded hit of some kind here with 2 outs. Could be just what the doctor ordered. 9-0 Washington County. Bottom of the 4th. 1-0 pitch. Fastball just off the plate. Ball 2. Pitch count at 62 for Matthew Smith. Pena at third. Laranjo at second. Gill at first. 2-0. Fastball taking right over the plate. Center cut. It's strike 1. Smith ready with the signs from Fix with the bases loaded. 2-1 pitch. Sky to right, slicing out of play, and evens up the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded for Simi Valley in the bottom of the 4th. Washington County leading 9-0. Southpaw Matthew Smith deals. Ground ball chopped. Leaping play made at third by Daniels. Throw to first is not in time. Beaten out at first base by Hansen. 1 run in for Simi Valley. On the board, trailing now 9-1. Infield single for Trevor Hansen. Good for the RBI. And Simi Valley on the board, and with the pitch count at 67.
I know you're right there. Okay, all right, no problem. All good. Okay.
Quick conversation there with by Ben Miller with our first base umpire Eric Byram.
Baseball's fun, ain't it?
That last conversation. Where's the?
There you go.
That last conversation between Ben Miller and the opposing catcher Sawyer.
Pena scoring on that infield single. Bases still loaded. 9-1 Washington County. Landon Sawyer 0 for 1 today. First pitch to him is a curveball strike.
No, I'm sorry. I said to catcher Sawyer was to his catcher Fix.
Baseball is fun, ain't it? 0-1. Ground ball to third. 2-hopper fielded by Daniels. Throw to first this time is in time. Good stretch at first as well on the back end by Andrew Koken, and that retires the side. Simi Valley 1 run on 1 hit, 3 walks, and the bases left loaded. Your score after 4, Washington County 9, Simi Valley, California 1.
What are we playing to this time?
How about a game of MVP?
415 to right field.
Right field with the Kirk Gibson trot. Seat 15.
That's an M.
Dodger dogs all day. Woo!
Extra kraut, please. Foul pole. That looks like a V. All tied up. Looks like I win MVP again. Let's run it back.
Washington County 9, Simi Valley, California 1 as we head to the top of the 5th.
If you were with us earlier in the game and for the introductions, you know that the team mascot and honorary captain of Simi Valley is Jacob Gibson. Gibby, a young man who is battling leukemia. He was given the opportunity to be on the lines. Young man who's been playing ball in the Simi Valley baseball program since the age of 4. There's a ball. We start the top of the 5th.
Mike Mansfield leading off for Washington County. Goes after the 1-0 and fouls it away, strike 1. Now certainly an inspirational story for Simi Valley. 1-1. Ground ball foul, third base side. Count 1-2 on Mansfield. Mansfield reached on an error, stole a base, scored a run in the 4th inning. 0 for 2 overall. 9-1 Washington County in the 5th. Right-hander Noah Anoy, third pitcher in relief. Induces a swing and a miss, so the 1-2 pitch for strike 3, 1 out in the 5th. Third strikeout in relief for Anoy as well. First 2 batters he saw, he punched out in the 4th inning. Did allow a 2-run double, though, to Andrew Koken. But he has retired 4 of the 5 batters he's faced. Now it's Tyler Johnson, who's reached twice. Fouls went off, strike 1. Johnson singled, stole a base in the 2nd, walked and scored in the 4th. The Washington County pounding out 23 runs yesterday against London. 9 runs so far against Simi Valley, California. 0-1 is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tyler Johnson awaits the 1-1. Rolls one to third. Gobbled up by Laranjo. Crow hop throw to first, a little low, but doing well on the back end. Nico Ficelli able to stretch and keep that ball in his glove to corral the out. 5-3 of Johnson. Connor Helbling has walked twice. Scored a run. His walk in the 4th came with the bases loaded, good for an RBI. Overall 0 for 1. 9-1 Washington County, 2 outs, bases empty in the 5th. Ground ball, that'll get through the right side for a base hit. It's bobbled by Karchi in right field, but able to get to it quickly after that. Helbling with a 2-out single. Mason Fix singled in a run and scored as well in the 4th. Has scored twice today, is 1 for 2 overall. Now from the stretch is Anoy. Pickoff throw to check on Helbling. He's back in there safely. Helbling, we noted earlier, also a cross-country runner at Cannon McMillan in their school district, an incoming freshman. There he goes. Pitch a strike, throw into second, and able to slide it underneath the tag attempt of Luke Gill. It's a stolen base for Helbling. That's now 8 stolen bases for Washington County runners. Oh, 0-1 due to Fix. Double take of the runner by Anoy. Comes plateward. Good backhand stop by the catcher, who throws into second, Landon Sawyer. And throw strikes the runner, Helbling, as he slides in safely. He is okay. And the ball obviously did not get too far away in the second base area. 9-1 Washington County, 5th inning. Top half, 2 outs. And again, spinning off the rubber is Anoy. One. Breaking ball, waved at and missed by Fix for strike 2. Simi Valley looking to put up a 0 here in this top of the 5th. Trying to get back at it with the bats. Runner at second, 2 outs. 1-2 to Fix. Fastball called, strike 3 of the outside quarter. And that will retire the side. 4 strikeouts in relief for Noah Anoy. A base hit, 1 left on, no runs across. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's Washington County 9, Simi Valley, California 1.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night. Where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
Let's take you back in time a little bit. Of course, a great deal of history here at the Pony League World Series in Washington, Pennsylvania. As we see, this has been the site of the tournament here for several decades, dating all the way back to 1955. And a large crowd here as you see the cars in the adjacent field. And that, Lou Hayes Pony Field here. Lots of fans walking into the game, and of course, see lots of people pouring in as we go to today's crowd, and we see an excellent crowd here saluting the Washington County squad with their 9-1 lead here on Simi Valley, California in the middle of the 5th inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th at Lou Hayes Pony Field. Game 1 of the day, Washington County leading Simi Valley, California 9-1. And a pitching change now for Washington County, Pennsylvania. Matthew Smith exits after 4 good innings, and he'll give way to Tyler Smith, right-hander, out of the bullpen. And you can plug Tyler Smith into the 7th spot in the batting order for Matthew Smith.
Matthew Smith goes to Trinity, and Tyler Cannon McMillan.
Noah Anoy leads off the bottom of the 5th. Takes strike 1. Anoy with his first at-bat of the day. 3rd pitcher for Simi Valley as well. 0-1. Offering outside from Tyler Smith. 1 ball, 1 strike. Also due up Sebastian Carchi and Ethan Pena in this frame. 1-1. Bunt laid down up the first base line. That will cross into foul territory. And it's strike 2 on Anoy. Washington County 3 runs of the first and a 6-run 4th inning. Simi Valley 1 run in the bottom of the 4th. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Washington County utilizing 8 stolen bases. Also taking advantage of 3 errors. 2-2, foul ball. Count stays the same, 2 balls and 2 strikes. as Hanoi leading off this bottom of the 5th. Next pitch, ground ball to second, two-hopper, handled by Dantry, throw to first, one away in the bottom of the 5th. Sebastian Carchi 1 for 2. He singled back in the first inning. Tyler Smith deals low, ball 1. As Lanny mentioned, Tyler Smith, a freshman. As he deals low, 2 balls and no strikes. At Canna McMillan also participates on the Canna McMillan High School Jazz Concert and Marching Bands, does Tyler Smith. 2-0. Fastball strike, 2-1. So talented musician as well is Tyler. As well as a very good baseball player. 2-1. Low and outside. 3 balls and 1 strike on Carchi. Now the previous inning, it was starter Matthew Smith who walked 3 but allowed only 1 run. 3-1 pitch here. Fly ball right center field. Mike Mansfield hustling over into the gap to his right to make the catch. 2 outs. Two up, 2 down for Tyler Smith. Ethan Pena, the next man. He walked, stole a base, and scored a run in the 4th. The only run for Simi Valley so far today. Fastball is high. The state of California has won 22 Pony League World Series titles, the first by Long Beach in 1959. 1-0. Low and inside, 2 balls and no strikes. The most recent in 2017 by Covina, California. The 22 championships are the most by any nation or state in the history of the Pony League World Series. 2-0. Low. 3-0 now is Tyler Smith working behind another batter. Was 3-1 on Carchi before inducing a fly out to right center. Now 3-0 here on Pena. 9-1 lead for Washington County in the bottom of the 5th. 3-0 pitch is behind Pena. And another walk for him, his second today. 2-out base runner for Simi Valley. Yeah, the 2017 championship for Covina, California, that's the only one out of the last 4 years not won by Chinese Taipei. Chinese Taipei winners of 3 of the last 4. It's a good day for a Kona Ice, I think, Lanny.
You are exactly right.
Beautiful day. Great day here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. Runner at first, 2 outs, David Laranjo. It's Tyler Smith from the stretch now. Brings to the plate in the dirt, ball 1. Good crowd on hand today. Plenty of folks out on the lawn seats above the right field wall, as well as over the third base bleacher seats. As Lou Hayes Pony Field sits in a little bit of a valley here at Washington Park. 1-0 is strike 1 to Laranjo. Laranjo walked, stole a base in the 4th, is 0 for 1. And plenty of seating available, and bring out your tents, your lawn chairs. Enjoy the show. 1-1. Ground ball to second. Dantry handles this one. He'll go to the short way with the throw to second base, handled by Tyler Johnson. 4-6 on the putout, and that'll end the inning. A walk, 1 left on. We head to the 6th. Your score: Washington County 9, Simi Valley, California 1.
DJ's a sharpshooter, but when he went down with a shoulder tear, he lost his aim. That's when Dr. Sam Akavan and the sports medicine team at AHN got it back for him, just like they did for Josh Bell. Thanks to the surgeons at AHN, they're both back in the game and back on target. Whatever your sport, whatever your level, getting back to what you love is living proof. Call 412-DOCTORS for an appointment with AHN, official medical provider of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Among the many tourist attractions here in Washington County, Pennsylvania, Meadowcroft Rock Shelter and the Historic Village cited the oldest evidence of human existence in North America, and the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum. Nearly 50 restored antique trolleys on display here in Washington County, PA.
Back at Lou Hayes Pony Field, I'm Randy Gore along with Lanny Fratteri. It's 9-1 Washington County leading Simi Valley, California. And a defensive change for Simi Valley as Owen Mensch will go from left field to the catcher spot. And Grant Rodriguez now the new left fielder. And to take us the rest of the way through this ball game, here's Lanny Fratteri.
All right, Randy, thank you very much. And leading off the top of the 6th inning, Jake Aguizio in the number 3 spot of the batting order, left fielder, takes a called strike. Totals after 5 innings of play: Washington 9 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Simi Valley 1 run, 3 hits, and 3 errors. One strike pitch from Hanoi from the stretch, and it's down low. Even though there's no one on base, Hanoi prefers to work from the stretch. Aguizio 1 for 2 in the game with 2 RBIs, so he's 2 for 4 in the tournament. The win over London yesterday, and this ball game today against Simi Valley. Fly ball, right field line, base hit. Over quickly to get it, right fielder Carchi bobbled the ball. Twice he tried to come up with it, but Aguizio decides to stay with a single, leading off the top of the 6th inning. And it brings up Calvin Daniels. Daniels 4 for 4 yesterday, 0 for 3 today. Got 7 RBIs in yesterday's win. Runner going, shot to the gap in right center field. The ball bounces to the wall. Here is Aguizio around third. He'll score. Head first slide into second. Daniels, an RBI double. And Washington leads 10-1 in the 6th inning with nobody out. 8 RBIs in a short couple of days for Calvin Daniels. And that brings up Luke Dantry, right-handed batter. The winner of this game plays Bay County tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Hanoi turned a bit towards second. No throw. Washington a 3-run first, a 6-run fourth, and 1 so far here in the 6th. Offering at the pitch, a strike on Dantry, the only run for Simi Valley coming in the 4th inning. Shortstop Pena right in behind the runner Daniels at second base. Remember, there is a 10-run rule in baseball. There's a balk called by the second base umpire Craig Myers. And so there was the thought about bunting Daniels to third. Don't have to do that, because Daniels is at third, and we're going to have a conference. Pitching coach Charlie Maciel is going out to the mound, talking to Hanoi, and with that, the hitter Dantry down to talk to Ben Miller. I've been around baseball for about 40 years. I've never been able to pick up a balk. Never been able to spot one. So I finally got to a point, don't even try. The umpire called it a balk. It's a balk.
You know, I have the same philosophy, actually. I'm never really quite sure, so I just go by what the umpire says.
Yeah, and besides, you know, I worked with former pitchers all the time. I figured if those guys want to, you know, get into this long dissertation about what he did and the elbow and did he stop and all, they want to do that, fine, go ahead. I'll read the promos, you take care of the balks. All right, the conclaves break up, and with a runner at third, nobody out, Simi Valley's got to play its infield in. Runner at third, Daniels, no outs. And the pitch from Hanoi, low and inside to Dantry. And the count is 1-1. Washington with a chance to, within a span of 24 hours, to post a couple of wins. Swing and a miss, ball goes back to the screen. Daniels sprints home, scores standing up. And it is 11-1 in favor of Washington over Simi Valley. Boy, a pitch that was down. Dantry went after it. Just no chance for catcher Mensch to make the stop. And so now that makes it a do-or-die bottom of the sixth for Simi Valley. Ground ball hit real sharply to second, bobbled by Gill, but Gill's got time to pick the ball out of the dirt and fire on the first baseman, Fuselli. Hitters 4, 5, and 6 coming up for Simi Valley in the bottom of the sixth inning. It's a 10-run game. Washington leads 11-1. That brings up Andrew Koken. Koken, 2 for 3 in the game with 4 RBIs. He is 4 for 5 in the first 2 games with 6 RBIs. Pitch outside to Koken, ball 1. Make sure you pick up your Observer Reporter tomorrow. Chris Dugan is here. He's going to have the story on this Washington ball game. Bouncing ball to the right side. Second baseman Gill's got it. Out number 2. Chris Dugan, a graduate of Waynesburg University. Started back with the old Democrat Messenger. And then when the Observer Reporter bought the paper, Chris came up to Washington. So he's been around these parts for a little while. Doing a great job covering sports. Now Tyler Smith. Smith's first plate appearance. 11-1 Washington leads. Ball 1. From the stretch, Hanoi missing high and inside. RBIs for Washington. Koken has 4. 2 for Agizio. Helbling has 1. Fix has 1. Two-ball pitch. Called strike. One of the Washington runs scored on a double steal. This 11th run for Washington on the wild pitch. Top of the 6th inning. 2 outs, nobody on, 2 runs in. And the 2-1 pitch hit in the air to shallow center field. And the shortstop, Pena, makes the catch. Washington, 2 runs, 2 hits, no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's a do or done situation for Simi Valley. Washington 11, Simi Valley 1.
What are we playing to this time? How about a game of MVP? 415 to right field.
Right field with the Kirk Gibson trot. Seat 15.
That's an M.
Dodger dogs all day.
Woo! Extra kraut, please. Foul pole.
That looks like a V.
All tied up. Looks like I win MVP again.
Let's run it back.
They play in all corners of the world. Boys and girls each learning the true value that only teamwork, competition, and sportsmanship can provide. Each year, more than 500,000 participants of all ages proudly represent Pony on baseball and softball diamonds of all sizes. Everyone deserves a chance to learn and play the game. They're our players today. They'll be our leaders in the future. Pony, making a difference in your neighborhood and all over our world.
Getting ready for the bottom of the sixth, 11-1, Washington leads. Hey, folks, those of us who are proudly part of the Pikewood creative family, we're all celebrating today because we got word that executive producer Dan Lohman received an Emmy last night. He has been honored with an Emmy for his nostalgic documentary honoring the life of Hot Rod Hundley, and it is a masterful piece of television called Strike on Ficelli. So Dan Lohman, congratulations. It is Dan's second Emmy. 0-1 pitch, low and outside, 1-1. Really, folks, if you ever have a chance, hope you'll have that opportunity to watch Dan Lohman's documentary on the life of Hot Rod Hundley. 1-1 pitch. Ball 2-1. Well, if Simi Valley wants to extend this game to a seventh inning, it must come up with a run. There's a called strike. The winner plays Bay County tomorrow. The loser of this game will play the winner of the Brownsville-London game, which will be played later today, 6 o'clock. 2-2 pitch slapped out of play. Ficelli in the number 4 spot of the order. He's 0 for 2 today. Ball down low. Matt Smith went 4 innings, gave up 1 run on 3 hits. Tyler Smith working his second inning. Only 3 hits in the game for Simi Valley. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball foul outside third towards manager Ken Gill. Ken, by the way, father of 4. He and his wife Donna have Luke, who's a player on the Simi Valley team, then Dominic, Zach, and Whitney. 3-2 pitch. Bouncing ball to the right side. Dantry moves to his left. Throw to first, 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. How about this Washington team? Last night, a shortened game, a mercy rule shortened game, the 23-3 win over London. And here today, Washington is 2 outs away from a mercy rule win over Simi Valley. Owen Mensch takes a strike. He's 0 for 2. Mensch out of Royal High School along with Loranjo and Hanson. 0-1 pitch. Bouncing ball to third. Charging Daniels. Gloving. Throwing. Getting. 2 outs. And now Luke Gill out of Thousand Oaks High School. Time called. Let's see if we can eavesdrop as Ben Miller goes out to the mound to talk to Tyler Smith.
Remember the very first bullpen you threw for this team?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Right here.
What did we talk about?
Blowing it past California.
Didn't we?
Yeah.
Talked about getting the final outs against Cali, right?
Yeah.
Can you give me one more?
Yeah.
You want one more?
Yeah.
Go get him. Hey, something cool, no duck, duck, goose. You understand?
You know, Ben Miller would be a great guy to have as a color analyst, particularly on a telecast. You give me one more? Huh? Got me one more? Fist bumps? And here's Gill. By the way, Luke Gill's birthday is Friday. Pitch high ball, 1,000 Oaks. When I think about that community, Sparky Anderson was from Thousand Oaks. Great manager in the big leagues. 1-ball pitch. Ground ball. This could end it. Gantry to Koken. A 6-inning win for Washington County. Washington County scored 3 in the first, 6 runs in the fourth, 2 in the sixth. The final score, Washington advances to take on Bay County as Washington has won his first 2 games of the 2019 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Final Washington 11, Simi Valley 1.
Unfortunately, we've gotten some bad news.
All corners of the world, boys and girls each learning the true value that only teamwork, competition, and sportsmanship can provide. Each year, more than 500,000 participants of all ages proudly represent Pony on baseball and softball diamonds of all sizes. Everyone deserves a chance to learn and play the game. They're our players today. They'll be our leaders in the future. Pony, making a difference in your neighborhood and all over our world.
Guasave, Mexico, to the field, please.
First game of the day, Washington County has beat Simi Valley 11-1. And here's Joe Bricado now with our post-game interview. Joe?
And we're joined by winning pitcher Matthew Smith. 4 innings of work, just 1 run allowed. Matthew, what pitches in particularly were working well for you out there today?
I have a pitch called Submarine. That was got me the most strikes. I've been working on a knuckleball this whole season. That's been working out pretty good. And just a plain old fastball.
4th inning, give up a couple of walks. They get a run across, but how big was it to leave the bases loaded in that frame?
It was pretty big. Our goal is to come here and win it all, and so far it's looking pretty good for us.
Great defense behind you. You guys play error-free ball for 6 innings. How important was it to have all those 8 other guys behind you?
It was very important. Every single one of those kids did their job, and that's what makes a team a team.
2-0 in the tournament, and you guys are off to a great start, obviously. How big has the crowd been behind you guys throughout this tournament so far?
It's been pretty big. A lot of people, a lot of cheering their names, but it hasn't gotten any of us yet, so hopefully it will stay like that.
Are you surprised how well the guys are playing? I mean, it seems like you're handling the atmosphere and handling this perfectly.
Yep. I mean, everyone has been playing very, very good, which was one of our main concerns, but so far we're doing really, really good with that.
And lastly, how much did you settle in after that big 6-run inning the guys gave you in the 4th inning?
Oh, it helped out a lot. We settled in pretty good with it, and hopefully we get big runs like that in our up-and-coming games.
Winning pitcher Matthew Smith as Washington County wins by the final of 11-1, moving to 2-0 in the Pony League World Series.